Hi, this is Jack Stanley again, and I wanted to talk a little bit more about this idiot named Kim Davis, who happens to be county clerk in Kentucky. I have talked about her before, just yesterday, because it was abject stupidity in what she was doing. Government employee saying that God tells her what to do. Well, if that's the case, go work for God, but don't work for the government. Well, this creature, for lack of a better word, wants to preserve the sanctity of marriage because it is a very sacred bond. Turns out that Miss Thing here in Kentucky has been married 4 times. So which sacred bond are we going to honor? It's sad when you have to deal with stupid people. And as I said before, I find that people that seem to be drawn to heavy-duty religion, where they think that God wrote the words of the Bible, they shouldn't be allowed to render stupid comments like this when they work in the public sector. If you want to talk stupidly like this, open your own company. But if you work for the public, if you work for the government, if you represent the people who pay your salary, you do not throw such gibberish at them. This is embarrassingly stupid. Will this idiot be quickly removed? Most probably not. I heard she's raised a civil suit. They can't fire her right now. So this moron is going to be there a little longer. Well, where's God? One would think he would be rushing over to her aid to preserve the sanctity of marriage. Well, I'm sorry. This bozo is eventually going to find out that God's never coming to her aid because it doesn't exist. But nonetheless, what can I say? But this is embarrassingly stupid because here is an individual who is trying to preserve the sanctity of marriage. And yet, she's been married a whole mess of times. So how sanctified is that first marriage of hers? Well, she married the second, had kids. The second husband adopted the kids who were from biological, was the third? And, well, she got rid of the third and remarried the second. Contestant number 1, contestant number 2, contestant number 3. At least she's consistent in what she believes, but she knows that God knows her heart. She knows that God knows her wishes. And she knows that God is protecting his wish for the sanctity of marriage. Oh, I can't wait for the next moron to come out. But for the time being, let's enjoy the show as we watch this stupid bozo self-destruct and destroy her life as she protects the interests of God, as she works in a public job where she's paid by the people who she is discriminating against. Makes a lot of sense. But if you're a stupid, dumb redneck, well, what can I say? I guess that makes sense. So I hope she enjoys her God, and I hope she enjoys unemployment, because that is where she should be. Because you never should have anybody with this kind of nonsense going on in their head working in the public sector. As I have said before, there is a division between church and state. You may have your opinions. We all have our opinions. But when we work for the public, our opinions take a back seat. This is what this moron has ceased to understand. Now, she won't grant any marriages. That's to protect herself. I'll tell you, this silly ass, as soon as she's gone, things will be a lot better. You never allow God in government. If you do, the stupid will thrive, or the insane will thrive. Just take a look at the countries in which God is the government. This is why 7 days ago now, I made a video saying that government should not be infiltrated by God or religion, because it's just too stupid. I was not expecting this moron, but my goodness, do I need to? It's almost like I paid her to demonstrate how stupid it can be. She did a fantastic job of explaining exactly what I was saying to watch out for. And so this moron will do her thing, and then she'll be gone, and then she'll have her God, and maybe the fourth husband. Who knows? Why not? She seems to be collecting the series. So much for the sanctity of marriage.